Hey everyone, hope you're doing good today. Today I want to provide like a first look into how Portal works. I also hope to not say like a lot or often in this video. But if you've been following my challenge, you would know by now that Portal is intended to be a system to help or to make creating interactive creative websites and web experiences as simple, as intuitive, as fun as possible. And the way I'm building this out, or how I'm trying to achieve this, is by building Portal around two core elements. One is templates, and the second one is features. And I'll talk about each of them in this video. So this is a demo site. It's very, basic or simple, but it's kind of just to illustrate what this thing is and what it can do. If you scroll down, you see a list of templates, and you can see that this one here is the one that's being used on this site itself, right? So Portal consists of, so far, these 5 templates, and the idea is that you can use any one of them for the site or the portal that you want to create. You can click into each one kind of just to see more info, see how it works. But yeah, they're templates that are built around themes, like this theme of islands or a theme of like a Windows 95 desktop, and can help you build out your site easily. So the idea with a portal is that you choose a template. If you don't want to choose one, you can start with the starter template that's kind of basically like a boilerplate. You choose a template and then you can customize it and also add features to your site. So I'll illustrate that by going to, this is the actual site in development. Like I'm making all the changes to this. This one here is the demo, but this is the one where the actual work is being done. And this one is using the starter templates. And I'm going to illustrate how you can switch templates. So Portal is intended to essentially, okay, I'll do this first. So if I say template equals to, let's say, islands, I hope this works. Yeah, you can see that it's the same site, it's the same content, but it's using a different template to represent that content. And that's what this thing is supposed to be. It's supposed to allow the creation of a potentially infinite number of sites, or a number of sites with infinite number of variations. I hope that makes sense. It's supposed to allow you to do that as simply as possible by kind of just like selecting, choosing what you want your sites to have, and like putting that in place. So yeah, by simply going templates, and for now a lot of this works in code, but the idea is to create a nice interface that allows you to do all this, right? So you can see templates equals to, which other templates is there? There's the Windows one, and it's the same site, but it's presented differently. Okay, so that's that on templates. Let's go back to the original starter template. Now features. What I'm actively working on at the moment is adding a number of like core features. I said like again, a number of core features to Portal, just based on, because more than a space for whoever uses it, creators is the intended target audience, like artists, creative people. More than a space to make your content look good and present your individuality on the web, it's also a space that is supposed to offer you functionality that you would need from a digital space that you own, and also a space that your community, your audience, people that follow your work can come and like deeply engage with you and with the work that you do. So the feature that I'm building to that effect, features that would help with engagement or help with just the different kinds of functionality that artists or creative people will use or will need. One of them is like a blog. So this is one feature, an updates page, and it just shows kind of, you can type, write updates or whatever. Another one is like a chatbot thing that you can, people who come to your site can interact with. The idea, these and all of this is customizable, right? So you can add your own chat options, your own text, all of that sort of thing, your own image, you know. Another one is messages. So your audience, your people, and I'm still working on this, it doesn't look great, but your people can come in and say, how are you doing? And there's a space for people to come and interact and engage with one another and also engage with you. And I am working on adding more features. There's a whole list here of features that I'm adding. There's also this list of like templates, content types, other things to add. One more thing I forgot to talk about on the level of templates is that, okay, there's a template called Island. The templates themselves are, no, it's called image map, sorry. The templates themselves are customizable. So here you have this template that uses this image as its background. And as you can see, the content is the same. If you remember what I showed you, it's the same messages, it's the same updates, it's the same chatbot, the same updates, right? But it's just like the presentation is different. Like that's the idea of the template. But if I also want to change the template itself, I can do that. For now, it's in the code, but the idea is to have a, what's it called? The idea is to have a UI, like an interface that allows you to do this easily. So, and I just added these images. If I wanted to change the image, I could. If I refresh, it's a different image, but it's the same site with the same content. So in theory, you can create so many different types of sites that look infinitely different, potentially, but essentially using the same code. I mean, this is kind of how every site builder works. This is how Squarespace, WordPress, fundamentally, this is how they work. But I guess this is more focused on interactivity, interactive features, and also, just like highly artistic templates. And it's all a work in progress. It's all to come together, but this is just to show the idea of this thing. This video is much longer than I thought it would be, but yeah. Thank you for watching, and peace. See you in the next one.